do you support Trump?
Well, okay. I'd say Trump, I feel like economically, just kind of, you know, lines up with what I believe in. You know what I mean?
Okay. So, like, in what specific thing?
So my family makes over $4,000 a year. So I get, or at least my family, and eventually me, uh, get tax breaks.
Okay. So based upon the money that you get from your parents, you'll pay more on
Mhm.
it because whenever you buy things, you'll have higher prices for products because of the tariffs and because of his war with Iran. So either way, you're still going to be disenfranchised to a
But
greater extent
how
under Trump.
much? But how much does that outweigh the benefits of the tax breaks?
I mean, you're not seeing any of those benefits, sir.
No, but I have a family business. So
Okay.
say, yeah, in a few years, will I, get those benefits still,
Okay,
or
well,
would it be
here's the
outweighed
question.
by?
Do you care about benefiting at the expense of other people?
I guess
Do
it
you want
depends on.
do you want to do that?
It
Do you
depends.
want to benefit? And by the way, you'll benefit either way. If you guys have a business, you guys are already doing well, you'll be fine either way. Even if Democrats are in office, you'll be able to figure it out. You'll be fine. But can millions of Americans say that otherwise? Those that don't have access to health insurance because they're cut off of Medicaid, those that are cut off of food stamps, and the 420,000 kids cut off of free school lunch and breakfast on average every single month?
Yeah, that's pretty bad. So that's within the big beautiful bill.
Yes.
Can you pull something up, a source for that? I believe you. I just want to see
The Congressional
numbers.
Budget Office, big beautiful bill.
Oh, okay. I'll
That's where
look
you
into
can find
benefits for it.
exactly everything I just said. That's
I'll
it.
look into
Congressional
that.
Budget Office is a bipartisan committee from the federal
I
government.
didn't know about all that. Being around Trump supporters, you don't really hear the bad parts. You just kind of hear what will help you out because that's really all my family cares about. But I did want to talk about you and Dean. I was on Dean's live last night, and I tried to call him a grifter, and he thought I was trolling. But I have a genuine question that I want to ask.
Okay, go for it.
It was a few years ago, like 2023. You guys used to do debates on like homosexuality and religion and
Mm-hmm.
women, you know. But ever since the election leading into it, you guys only ever really do debates about Trump anymore,
Mm-hmm.
which I understand. With midterms coming up, you want to win over voters. But wouldn't it also be important in quiet times maybe to speak about other like issues primarily?
Oh, it can be important to do other things, but the goal doesn't have to be to do everything in which is important, right? There are some things I can focus on doing that are important that inevitably I think could have more of a benefit and I think can also address everything else that we talk about. Like, I do still talk about those topics, right? They just happen to be talked about less on the live. Also, when I bring up those specific topics, it restricts me to a certain type of debate for a longer period of time, which limits the amount that's said on the stream. So the thing I like about political debates is the fact that we can have a conversation about a bunch of different topics and that there's a lot more that we can cover, has more impact specifically in terms of voting habits, and I can obviously address everything I also addressed ideologically prior.
That's a
So
fair point.
why does that inevitably make you think grifting?
Well,
Because someone focuses on a specific topic.
well, because you guys probably, I mean, you probably draw in. Maybe I wouldn't say you wouldn't have any viewers, but I definitely think you get more based off of
Isn't that
talking
more
about
effective to
Trump.
push out my message as well? Don't I want more people in the stream so that more people can hear the arguments that I'm making, so that I can change the world in more of a way?
I mean,
Doesn't that
that's
make
that's
sense?
one part of it, but you also make more money doing it on with more
Sure, that
viewers and stuff.
inevitably can be a result of that, but the inevitable goal is the fact that I want to reach more people.
How many more viewers? So say if you were to do a stream about
Why do I have to
purely,
justify this to you? Honestly, do I really care? No. Why do you care?
I don't know. I don't like it when people. I'm not saying this is you, but I don't like it when people I don't know, use positive things to get their own
Yeah,
gain.
yeah,
You know
but
what I mean?
what could I say to you that would justify to you that I'm actually doing this in good intention? Like, it doesn't seem like there's anything I could say to you that would get you to believe that. You're just gonna think this either way. Like, tell me, what could I say? What could I say that would tell you that I have good intentions? How are you going to be able to identify that I have good intentions? If you just have this vibe that I don't have good intentions, well, how am I ever gonna surpass that? Just by describing to you that I have good intentions.
Yeah, it is.
And also, like, where was this same level of analysis with Trump? Like, You think I'm dishonest with my views, but you don't think that about Trump?
Yeah, I mean, okay, with Trump, I just haven't really gotten much into it because I have kind of this it's a echo chamber for me, you know. So it's not like I know I can do independent research, but it's just not really on my mind a lot of the time, which
Do you question
is
if I'm
selfish.
genuine simply because of the fact that you've only heard views that are right wing, so you think that I have to be right wing as well, or something?
That might be like a deep seated thing that I'm not realizing.
Yeah, but like, I
That
mean, think about people who grow up in different cultures than you. Think about people who have different types of experiences than you. Of course, they can come to different conclusions. Not everyone's in the same friend group or culture as you. Right? I live in California now. I mean, I grew up in Iowa, but I live in California now. Of course, I live in a different type of society, probably than, or type of state than what you're living in.
Mhm.
So, like, I guess, like, what's your goal of asking me this
I
question?
don't know. I just want to get
Because apparently you asked
into
Dean
the
the same
weeds of it.
questions.
Yeah, I asked him, and I was trying to get into the weeds of it. I was trying to get a good debate going, but I think he just got off live. It was like I was like the last guest. So,
Okay.
uh, what was I was trying to ask him the same question. There was something else with the economy. Um,
Can you name one economic
Tariffs.
metric that's better off since Trump got in office?
How's unemployment doing?
It's higher since Trump got in office.
How about inflation?
Higher since Trump got in
How
office.
about wages?
Real median wages have grown at a lower rate since Trump got in office, including like last month we saw actually a decline in real wages.
How about well, I mean, grocery prices around me aren't too bad. I mean,
Grocery prices have gone up, especially
how
because of
much?
Trump's war with Iran that have caused gas prices and energy prices to go up, which he said would be down by 50% within a year.
How about okay? How about we talk about like foreign stuff like Russia Ukraine? I really don't know what's going on with that. I haven't heard anything about it in a long time. But I was told that Trump is better for it,
Trump
or
is better
somehow
for what? Sorry, say it one more time.
for the Russia Ukraine war. Like he's better for the
How so?
Ukrainians. I don't know. This is just something I've been told. I don't like I said. I
Definitely
just
not. I mean, he cut the funding and then brought it back because he said he was wrong.
cut all the funding.
Yeah, he cut the funding, thinking that he was going to get some deal with Putin, laid out the red carpet for Putin, got nothing, and then decided to increase the funding again because he said he was wrong.
Is there anything
No,
redeemable? This
nope.
is
I
not
mean,
like
he's
one.
undermined our democracy, our rule of law, our constitution. He's called for the execution of some Democrats because they said to follow the law and to not follow unlawful orders. He said that he's glad that Robert Mueller and Rob Reiner are dead simply because they disagreed with him or investigated him. Right? This guy is horrible.
Huh. You know, I think uh, I'm gonna look at some stuff on my own, and I really appreciate talking to you, man.
All right. Well, appreciate you coming up.